So last time we leveled up our grasslands village to level 10. I think that was last time. And then we started working on the corners of the castle and polished the entrance a bit. And so we added the little sticky epi parts and got it all polished and ready. And then we started trying to build round in a square world, which was quite a bit of a challenge. So today we're going to take this chunk of the building that we made and copy it over there. And then I don't know if we're going to cut in and start doing the sides and figure out what we're going to do with this grass spot, or we might flesh out the interior a bit. Who knows what we'll get to. We definitely need to break this and rebuild it because when we got up to level 10, it went through the ceiling. So we'll have to find some way that we can feature the llama face. Not quite sure how we're going to do that, but do I ever know what I'm doing? That's the joy of rebuilding. So places like Dallas and Texas are all getting snow. Yeah, I heard that the U.S. is getting a ton of snow right now. I hope all y'all that aren't used to getting snow are staying safe. For sure. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. I know I mentioned at the very end of last video / stream that this looked farther out than that. I did build a single wide thing all the way across and check. They are the same distance from the front of the castle, so at least there's that. So I didn't screw that up. Feels like I screwed that up, but it is the same. It's just optical illusion. So it looks like this is going to take a 6 wide, a 6 wide, probably a 6 wide. So I can look underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so it's going to be a 4 there. So a 4 and a 6. So it'll be 6, 6, evil, 4, 6. Oh my god, this is terrifying. There's like no floor over here. Ooh, 2 seconds. I didn't put myself in a party, so I can't see if my mic is working. There we go. Now I have more feedback. Put myself in like a little party so I can see that my mic is working. Oh no! Grapple hook saved me! Some framework down just so we can build without having to fall all the time. On the news reports, the reporter thought -40, the wind chill was a record break. Wisconsin, oh my goodness, yeah, no, it's so cold sometimes in Midwest. Right, we need walls of 6. Is this the 6? This is the 6. Oh, there's 8s as well. That's kind of cool. That. I think I said 6, 6, 6. Evil. I don't think it's like this on that side. I have to go look. Oh, I forgot these are all off. Our whole outline for this entire side was just off. Let's go check to see if it's supposed to be an open corner like that that's going off. Wow! Alright, so it is an open corner. It is 6, but it's so that it overlaps to the 4. So the 4 is going to overlap the 6 by 2, and then the 6 is going to overlap by 1. That's weird. Okay, so 4 overlapping 2, 6 overlapping 1. Oh my god, that's so fun! 4 overlapping by 2. 6 overlapping by 1. Wait, that seems wrong. Is that really what I saw? I guess that's what I saw. Alright. So on the outside I should see 4 and then 1, 2, 3. So I should be seeing 4, then 1, 2, 3. 4 and then 3. I should be seeing 4, 3, 3 in the window. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. 4, 3, I guess. Okay, and then we're gonna have a big window. Big window? Big window. 1, 2, 3. And that seems also incorrect. So it's supposed to be like right where the arch comes down. That is not the right tool. Ah! Nope. Nope. Maybe. Alright. Maybe. 1, 2, oh, it's because I used an 8! I've never used an 8 before. Whoops. I was wondering why it looked so wrong. 4, 3, 3. And then I'll do it from the inside. I feel like that'll be easier. I was like, why does this look so wrong? And then I guess we gotta check the other side again. I think it'll be the same. I think we'll have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. You beat Starfield. We are sitting on the last mission before New Game Plus Demon. So what I think we're gonna do is I think we are going to go ahead and do the last mission going into our evil New Game Plus, if that makes sense. So we'll do the last mission and then we'll go straight into evil New Game Plus when we start it up again. When is the DLC's in April? Should I do that right in April? And do the evil New Game Plus on the new DLC. I want to know how it ends. Not like don't spoil me, but like 3. Oh, you're gonna have to reinstall it. Okay, so 3, 3, and 4. What do I see here? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 3, 3, 4 each time. Okay, so it's gonna be the same, I think, on the other side. I think, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I would like to see how it ends. And I would like to do my evil New Game Plus for sure. I almost felt like it makes more sense to do the end of the previous run through at the same time as starting the New Game Plus. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense with the game, but that's what seemed like it might make sense with the game. Do both. You're waiting for mod support. Does mod support tend to happen on console too, or no? 1, 2, 3. And then we need a 4. The 4 is going to overlap by 1. Then we need a 6. That overlaps by 4. And then games after Fallout 3. Okay, I don't know much about... I mean, you know this. I don't know much about... I played mostly Destiny. And so anytime you guys tell me more about other video games, I appreciate it, because, I don't know very well my other stuff. I have to break this. I don't know, we'll find out in a second. Did I cut in the wall a bit over here? I did. So after that we did a 1, 2, 3, 4. How much does it overlap by? One, 2, 3, 4. So it's, I think it's a 6 and then a 4. The 6 lines up what? Open corner or flat? 6 lines up. We did 6, the 4. 6, 4, 4? 6, 4, 4, 6. So from here, 6, 4, 4. Words 4, 4, and then turn on the 6. Hello, Peely! 6. Uh-oh, I already forgot. Was it this? No! Why is this so hard? Okay. 6, 4. 4 to the side, right? 6, 4. 4. 6, 4, 4. That's a 6. It doesn't really matter if it's a 6 or a 4. 6, 4, 4. And then turn 6. Maybe I did it wrong. 6, 4. 4. I'm not doing good at this. Alright. I was so excited because I did that first turn so well. And now I don't know. Alright, 6. 4 overlapping 2 into 4 overlapping I. Oh. Overlapping 2? Well, let's just do one piece at a time. How's that? We'll do that. So we have from the 6, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the 5th, on the 6th block, we place a one, 2, 3. 3 sticking out in 4 piece, maybe? On the 5th block, we stick a 3 sticking out in 4 piece. Is that what we did here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sticks out by 3. 3 sticking out in 4 piece. And then we leave 2 blocks and stick a 4. Right? 2 blocks, stick a 4 on the same plane of existence. Boom. I meant 2, not 4. Whatever. Demon, did you say you're gifted Baldur's Gate 3? How are you like? I heard a lot of people really have been enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, I'm pretty sure the 6th then overlaps. If I remember correctly. And after the overlapping 6, we have, it looks like a 4 that overlaps by 2. That's where we stop. Boom. I think that's done. Does not look the same length as the other side. We shall check real fast. You loved it? Did you finish it, Demon? I don't know what finishing it means for that game. You've beaten it 3 times now. Okay, there's our answer. Is that the one that has, like, a lot of romancing options in it? What I think I heard people say. Man, every time I think it's off, it's on, and I'm rather pleased that it's been on every single time that I'm like, nah, I probably did this wrong, and then I go and I check with the little single piece here and we're good. I think I'd rather check and find out that it's right than not check and find out later that I made it wrong. I think the next thing is the second level. Actually, let's see if our villagers have some stuff. Hey, Seep, what you got for me? For the corn on the cob, much appreciated. You got for me, Sunflower Girl? Pizza and marble, thank you. Have a good life. Yeah, I don't know what we'd do with the cookies, because the cookies, there's a lot of cookies. Angel, hello! You gift a bunch of cookies and mouth. That's so sweet of you. Elsie's got the I want to take over the universe with cookies vibe going. Alright, so we have this here, so it needs to be straight on top of there is that. And I think this is a one pillar. I'm very scared to hit this. I don't want to hit that. So prison window and then not prison window. That's about all I can call that. Is that bad that I call it? Oh wait, we already have a prison window there. Okay. Is it bad that I call it the prison window? Is that not right? Object is in the way. Well then why don't you just click to the right block? There we go. And what? Alright, and then a perfect angle. And then I think that's a single block. It has to be. Perfect angle, then a one overlapping single tower thing. Oh! Oh! Ah! Okay. He was almost beating Lady. Say how to get him. Aww. Keep working on it. He's gonna take over the universe, one cookie at a time. He's got dreams to hit 1,000,000 cookies, I think. Castle interior. No, we need the exterior one, or it's gonna be the wrong size. Is it gonna rain again in the game? I guess so. Oh no, we're about to have a thunder and lightning storm. They're all gonna be scared. Oh, I just shot my arrow. What's the oh, Cookie Monsters. It's Cookie Monsters or Top Cookies, but Cookie Monsters is cuter. So I usually do exclamation point Cookie Monsters. So I think it is. Right, so it is a 1 via corner. And then it's overlapping by 1 for the main. So it's a corner touching 1, and then a 1 overlapping for the big window. Whoa, T is number 3! Amazing. Oh, I fell through a hole because I was looking at the cookies that you guys all have. Overlapping. Then we need window of huge. Oh. Tell me the window faces outward. Tell me the window faces outwards. Alright, faces outwards, and then I think I just mimic that for that whole chunk there, but it looks like it ends on a 4 with a pointy corner. Damn, what are we damming? The amount of cookies people have earned over time, Angel? People have been here since, like, Mixer days. If they ping their entire time that they've spent in chat, it's like thousands of hours, it seems like, or maybe hanging out. If you look in the channel points section, there it says like humble flex my loyalty points or some loyalty stats, and that'll tell you all the time that you spent in the channel. It's let's see, it's the one that costs 250, and it's got like a little blessed bird on it. I completely forgot what I'm supposed to put in this corner. I think it's the window next. do you see your cookies? Exclamation point cookies. Cookies are our resident bragging currency. Or just pleasant give them to each other currency. Whatever you want to do with them. This is supposed to overlap by 1. Okay, I did get it overlapping by 1. Then this should be corner piece. I think it's right here. It looks like I did that right. Then, after that, I have to figure out what happens on the other side. This looks correct right now. Big lightning storm. I did not mean to land up here, but I'm gonna say that I did, and that I nailed it, and that I think this is fantastic. Alright, so it's 4 on a corner. 4 on a corner. So it's basically copy what happened here. After. So it's 4 on a corner and then overlap by a square. 4 long, catty corner, and then overlap by a square. Long catty corner, and then overlap by a whole square, which means move forward 2, go over 2, and then extra 0, but where are we looking? Demon has been present for... Where is it? I can't even find it. Why is it hidden from my chat log thing? I was going to post it on stream. Oh, it's because it's in italics. Deviant's been present for 283 streams. They've chosen to spend 549 hours and 35 minutes of their life listening to see be her crazy self. Occasionally looked up to see some generally awesome gameplay. During this time, they have spent 5,870 messages. Oh, you're saying, oh, your cookies is almost close to the funny number. I see it now. Oh, Demon, thank you for handing people out some cookies. Sweet of you. Alright, so that is, I think, how that's supposed to look. Did I do it right? I think I did. And then looks like we did put a window on this side. Like that. I like... Oh no, I put it backwards. No, the window is backwards. We can't have that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's terrifying. Aw, it's sunny outside and there's a rainbow after the storm. Just kidding, that rainbow's always there. We have resident people that just give their cookies away. We haven't ever really done anything crazy with the cookies, but what you can do with cookies is cookies are used to play gifts on stream. So there's those gifts there, and in addition to those gifts, there's a whole website full of gifts that you can play on stream using your cookies. I think we're done with this corner, and that's actually super exciting. We're gonna go see how it looks from outside. Well, I mean, apparently we're gonna go this way to do that. I didn't know we were gonna go this way, but I fell through the floor. Look at the starry sky. How cute is that? Okay, so that's looking pretty castle-y so far. Do you guys feel like that's looking pretty castle-y? I mean, it's got a lot of windows, but the outside is really pretty. I mean, like, the outside world is very pretty, and I wouldn't want to cover that up. So we gotta do that side of the building next, I think. It looks pretty castle-y. Like, it honestly looks pretty castle-y. It's gotta be pretty big, though. Just wonder how we're gonna do the top of that. I wonder if, do we need to, like, build, like, a little pyramid on top of the entrance? Castles don't float, need some supports. Yeah, we'll do supports last. We build the building first. 2 hours later, 3 hours later, an eternity later. Like, the whole building, like, this is as close as we have to supporting beam right now. Ad Reagan is this. And that was just to measure the corner of our village. Because we even have like the rest of this. If you look around the outside, oops, God, this whole village is currently floating, defying physics. You type the whole name for redeem, yes. If you also go to the website right there, there's a button you can just click on every single one of them to redeem without having to type them at all. But yeah, so you copy paste the whole thing from exclamation point to end of the thing, and then it pops up. The bot has to read each unique one in order to post them. That's gonna bother me later. I was like, I'm just gonna put a fire down for later's sake. Okay, so I guess what I need to figure out now. Well, I guess we haven't really officialized what we're doing next on this corner. I think we can put in a small window. Redeem near death experience. So sheltered by the void. Angel, I think you said, so in Destiny 2, the perk that I use the most on my armor used to be called Sheltered by the Void. It's when you'd almost die, you'd get a void, like a little void, little things would pop along the outside of the screen, and it would save you from dying, but then you'd lose that little extra buff thing. Oh no, they need a tighter one of those. Yeah, it's like, it was one of my favorite perks. It used to be called Sheltered by the Void, now it's just called Emergency Reinforcement, and I find that like the most boring retitling ever. We want like a little, this will be now like an interior part of the castle wall. I feel like that would actually be kind of cool right there. Except for it's one too low. This is about to face like the interior wall, and I feel like that's gonna be dope. I think we're gonna go with that. Because I don't think I don't like this one that much. We do have this one's not an open world, this is my solo survival world. But we do have a community server that people have been playing in. Which I'd have to launch up and give keys and out. I think I am the object that is in the way. I feel so objectified. Come on. I have not logged on the community world in like a week because of getting ready for the game to get fundraiser, or a couple weeks. But I will be back on there eventually. This one's my solo world because I would like to see what I can build. What I can build with just one person. Do you know what I mean? Gathering all the resources and building to my heart's content. I don't know if I love the prison window on that part right there. Cookie thing is so complicated. If you go to the website one, is it limited resources? I don't believe so. I think you can just continually explore further out and further out in like longer directions. Excuse me, Slushy, so I'll go out here and show you. But you have to mine everything that you're using. So if I go all the way up here, you'll be able to see it. So way out there is another biome where I get some other resources. Made your brain hurt even more? Oh my goodness, sorry about that. If you scroll down to the bottom, all the gift stuff is there. So there's like 3 main biomes in here. Oh, I get to see my castle from up top. That's kind of cool. So the grasslands biome is going to have like normal wood and normal bricks. And then there's a frost biome, which you can see we haven't adventured very far into. It's this icy cold color. And then way down at the bottom here is our sand biome. And in each biome, there's different materials. And you're able to, how many people to a server? It is, you can have, I think, up to 15 people, I think, online at the same time, but only 7 people can have keys, or 8 people can have keys if you count the world, or no, to the world. So it's completely free to like host a world. You can can hand out up to 7 keys, and what a key is it means someone can access that world when the owner is not online. So you can have 8 people that can access at any time, and like they could all bring one friend in as well or whatever, and you can have 15 people working on the world at one time. However, only 8 of them can go back without is it 38? Is it 32 people, Demon, that can fit in there? I thought it was 15. Is it really? Can you fit 32? I thought they capped it at 15, or is that just the villagers that are capped at 15? But yeah, so you can. What time is it in Germany? It is 1:07 p.m. But yeah, so you can get together groups of people, and so like all the trees regrow unless you dig up. Butternut's hello as well. Monk hello. All the trees will regrow, and you can smash them again. Unless you dig up their little saplings. And then the rocks, there are like 2 different ways to harvest stuff. Let me find an example. I think the rocks respawn, but these definitely respawn. These respawn, which is just like single pieces of granite. I don't know for sure if like big boulders respawn, but I feel like they do. I've never ran out of rocks to mine. There are definitely tons of rocks in the mine. The only thing that doesn't respawn is stuff in the mines. Once you harvest resources in the mines, they are gone. The mines will have just slightly different materials, but it's not the materials you really use to build. Everything that you use to build tends to respawn, but the stuff that you use to make tools and stuff, all the cool stuff, like you have to go back and just find another cave. So every cave on the map has this little triangle thing where the cave entrances are. And then I can show you what one of them looks like on the inside. So I built mine kind of close to this cave. Alright, I got my hydrate done. I had to get the tea bag out of the bag. Oh, I forgot that I had, like, stone breakers and stuff in here. So inside here, there was... So if I break, like, these rocks here, stuff inside caves don't respawn. With these kinds of caves, this is the caves in the grasslands. There's some unique resources called knotwood and... granite, which I don't think there's any left in here because I think I mined this entire cave. Maybe there is. Nope, that's all normal wood. I didn't take all the normal resources out of here. Is there even more? Oh, wait, so that's a piece of knotwood right there that I didn't get. I didn't know at the time that those were knotwood. So the difference between the stuff you get in caves is like, see, it's a different rarity. So like normal wood and normal granite is what you build most of your stuff out of. Inside the grassland caves you get knotwood and marble. Those are not replenishable inside the cave. Like they do not, stuff inside these caves do not respawn. Okay, there's a good example. So there, if I break that right there, if I were to break this marble, it would not respawn. However, I can always just go to another cave and empty that cave out too. That makes sense. Add rain. Yeah, so there's some more marble and marble. I feel like I should just leave this marble so that I can show people when I'm near my village. But yeah, so anything like in these caves doesn't respawn at all. So like I said, if I break this rock is not coming back. If I pick up this wood, it's not coming back. If I pick up that, it's not coming back. So caves are like clear them out, then they're done kind of things. Every cave seems to have 2 entrances. So if you see, like I went into this cave on my over here, and I came out over here. But, show you with these trees what I mean by they respawn. So if I knock this down, look in a second and there'll be like a little sapling there. Oh, there's baddies. I totally came across a herd of baddies. But yeah, all these ones that you can pick up out in the real world, or out in the world, those respawn. And then the trees, if you see, there's a tiny sapling. Right there. So that tree is going to respawn. Like I said, I don't know about the rocks. I haven't really paid close attention to the rock because I have not needed more granite than I get out of mining my caves. How many grapples do I have left? I can't see because that's 16 or 6 left. Oh my gosh. Oh, and here's another cave too. So like this cave right here, which apparently I've never found before. Would probably be completely full of resources. Now I'm curious. Yeah, holy cow, brand new cave. Okay, so this is what a new cave looks like. Tons of granite. This other color wood that has like the green on it, that's not wood, versus this one that's completely brown is normal wood. So, yeah, found a new cave close to my place, that's nice. So, resources are as infinite as your adventurous heart. So if you run out in one spot, you can just run to the next area, and the trees will always respawn as long as you don't dig them up after you've killed them. They come back. Enjoy your lurk. Does that make sense, Adring? You got any more questions about just general mechanics? I know Silverback was doing a lot in the community world for, I don't know if he still is, but for a while. I got a desert village up in level in the community biome, or community world. So Lego Minecraft, yep, that's why I constantly call it Lego Minecraft, except for you're not paying for, like the server at all. Like they are doing like the full hosting and everything else. Because like Minecraft Realms you have to pay for, and this, yeah, you're limited to handing out 8 keys or whatever, but you know, what is limit like that? To me, that's not like a crazy limitation if you're not paying, you know what I mean? Like it's I like games that are free because free 99 is my favorite price. Benji's laughing maniacally right now. In whatever video game that he's playing. I think he has harmed some people's souls in that video game. Alright. Is that everything I'm putting away? Oh, it's like Lego Minecraft, but then with like some like Animal Crossing aspects of having villagers that you can talk to and invite, you know, to your village, and the fact that you can take one of them on an adventure with you. Slushy's like a companion I've had with me forever, so he'll help you out. So I like having the little NPC help me out. A lot of people dismiss their NPC because they get annoyed that they're always in the way and breaking things they're not supposed to. I don't know, he's my forever friend. And then you know, you can have all these villagers in your little towns. So Lego Minecraft, it's definitely Epic's competitor to Minecraft. And I think it's age rated just a little younger than Minecraft is. So it gets, and it's gonna sound a little dark, but it gets kids in on the V-Buck microtransaction system, you know, a little sooner than they would have, because the VR they can't play because of the age rating. Angel, you gonna take a little break, take a nap? Oh, please let me put this up there, please. Yes, but they had, you know, they had to comply with, like, you know, technically speaking, they have to, you know, the age rating wasn't for children, you know what I mean? In the technical aspect of it. So they made something within the Fortnite launcher. Yeah, I played Save the World. They made something within the Fortnite launcher that was a rated 10 game. I did not mean to break that one. Which I think Minecraft is rated 12. I don't know what Minecraft is rated, but I think that'll be what that is right there. We need to put the window on the other side. But after making my niece her own account so that my niece and my brother-in-law can play together, I'm actually pretty impressed with Xbox's like restrictions. Minecraft is E for everyone, is it now? Okay, that's cool. Summonicon Battle Royale. Oh yeah, I saw the Battle Royale thing. But yeah, no, I'm happy with the game. It's free. Free is my favorite content price. Always will be. We want this to be a 6-wide piece. Because if you get any enjoyment whatsoever out of a game when you didn't pay anything for it, then that was worth it. Like, a little off topic, with a major update for Starfield start next month. Okay, that's good to know. I appreciate that. I knew it was sometime soon, I didn't remember when it was gonna happen. Alright, let us make us some flooring. I'll go pick all that stuff up later. Floors. So then one of the bigger mechanics of this too is you don't start off with all the pieces unlocked at Reagan. You have to level your villages in order to unlock the different like floor types and everything else. He had a buddy that lived in Japan. He would host his Xbox. Minecraft would leaving a bunch of goods. Oh, I love that. Nighthawk Drew joined the community server a couple weeks ago, and I think wait, was it Nighthawk Drew? Wait, am I wrong? Who was it? No, was it Drew? Or uh-oh, my brain is wrong. Hold on. I gotta get it right, because I feel bad if I get it wrong. It was Nighthawk Drew. Okay, so Nighthawk Drew joined the community server the other day, and I just had like a little bit of stuff on me, and I just dropped it all and logged out. I was like, here, bye! I couldn't play. But I dumped everything on, like everything that was generally starter materials, and then maybe a little bit beyond starter materials out of my inventory, and then I logged out. This is gonna be challenging to floor this. I could just copy the other side, that would make it easier, but I want to throw my torch. Why is it? Stop trying to throw my torches. I guess we do need this one. would waste so much time in the world building stuff. Sometimes I would smoke the way I've just spent hours poring over fine details. Oh yeah, no, I love crafting games. Like, I truly love crafting games. I'll spend, as you guys see, hours just, you know, creating stuff. I know what I'm making? Hell no. Am I gonna make it anyways? Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. I think I have to break this. Close. 12. And do we have a 6? Oh, we do. Or crafting, survival building games, I should say. I don't know. Whatever you want to call this. Survival crafters? Survival... What is... I can't think of... I always have a name for this, but I can't think of what it is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is a 10 long piece, I'm pretty sure. There's not a 10 long piece. That would be 16. This is 10. Is it 20 across? Yeah! Yeah! This is working. Like a lava door into... yes! Okay, so there is some, like, videos online of people who have made, like, hidden the survival game. Survival crafting. Survival game. Ew! Wrong piece. Okay, 12, 13, 14. I guess we'll just turn. Yeah, I've always really enjoyed this type of game. I think I just literally blocked myself into a corner. I don't think this is the way to make this side. Flooring sucks! I mean, hey, I free built the whole thing, so didn't really have a plan, so I'm gonna have to suck it up and figure it out. $16, $17, $18. 18, 10, and 8. There we go. We can do a 10 and an 8. Then we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have a 12. We have a 12. I wouldn't necessarily recommend, like, doing a massive free build project until you've unlocked a bit more of, like, the village level of the material you intend to use. So, like, I got, what is this biome called? This was from the sand biome. I got this to level 10, so I'd have, like, all of the little pieces that I need to, like, put stuff together. I would get frustrated if I didn't have all the pieces, because then I couldn't do flooring. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an 8. There's another. This worked out! This worked out! Boom. Flooring, done. Perfect. No little cracks in the floor. Amazing. Wow. Party. Yeah! Great. I just don't know. This thing's gonna have to be massive for it to be convincing. I know that much. Oh, hiccups! Alright, now what? That's the biggest question. Now what? Is it supposed to cut in after that, or is this the flat part? So this is technically the flat part. What to do on this side? I wish it was daytime so we could see better. Oh, we need entrances. Maybe? Do we need exits on all sides of the castle or no? Maybe a small exit. Maybe a small exit. Okay, so this would be like a small spot to leave the building. Needed. And we can always cover it up with the door later if we decide we don't want an exit. But we can give it an exit for now. But it doesn't have to be like a grand entrance or grand exit. Oh, it's a heckin' cute little door. I think it'll be this one. Little hobbit door. We're just gonna put a bunch of them next to each other so we know where we're building to. I am hungry. That's not good. Oh yeah, so it's like Minecraft with some mods ad rigging, because weather and hunger affect you. So it's like having the hunger and weather mods modded Minecraft. And then you can make craft these charms, which help you out and give you more hearts, because you only start with 3 hearts. So you'll level up a crafting bench over time, and then like one of the things on the crafting bench is charms. So we have some more that we need to make eventually here, because there's all these as well, which would give me even more hearts than I have. We're going to have the cold-headed charm, because I've been doing a lot of lava biome mining, so I've just been leaving these on, which has the same amount of health and protection as this next level up charm, so I don't really get why they put that one in. So I think I need the inner fire charm when I start working in my cold village. Then we have, what does it even take? Oh, cut rubies. We're gonna need a lot more rubies for that. What do we got? Resilience grants bonus defense after taking damage. And we have a regeneration charm. We have a totem of immortality. Revive after taking lethal damage. Destroys itself when used. So we basically have, what is that called in Minecraft? What is called the totem, right? We have another totem. So I don't know, maybe you'd make a couple of those and just stick them in your inventory and like move them over if you're doing something super risky. Then win full health, gain bonus hearts after a few seconds. So this one regenerates your health extra more. Increase resistance to hot temps. So this would be the same thing I have on, but yeah. Oh, but with more hearts. Oh, this would be tempting to make, because then I could have even more hearts and more defense. So that's what, 10 defense, 4 health versus 5 defense, 5 health, or 5 defense, 3 health. So I think I need to upgrade my frost ones a little bit eventually here, but that would have to go out into the frost biome, which I haven't done yet because I have not got malachite slabs yet. It'll be interesting. For sure. Alright, how do we want to... Did center that right? Get it. Did you always play Minecraft on console, Adregan? I only played Java Edition, and I always played it mouse and keyboard. So navigating menus on a controller is something like for building stuff. This is very new to me, doing all this kind of building things, but on a controller. So this is the side of the building. The side of the building. We want little round bits. We want a concave bit. Oh, not concave. Maybe completely straight. Maybe a little wave, like a little bump. Ooh, how about statues? We want statues. What can we got for statues? We'll find a cool way to incorporate some. Ooh, maybe an arch too. Well, duh, we know what we're gonna put on top of this. Let's start with what we put on top of this. Because it has those gray raised sides, we're gonna add more gray raised sides to this. By putting this piece on top. Boom. Alright, so there's that. Now, something amazing. I don't know what yet. So we have these guys. Here are our options. We have this. What other cool things do we have? We have some of like these parts. We could do. We could have some fortified sides to it. And we also have this kind of stuff. I don't know about you, but I do this in Minecraft as well. When I'm trying to come up with an idea, I take every block for the idea and I slam it on the floor. And I go, okay, which one of these are what I actually want to build with? I like these things. I'll come up with something with that if we wanted. Also have half walls. We could build a half wall and a half wall together. There's even a half one of these we could do something with. And then we have, it was in the decoration stuff. I don't think, well, we could look at these guys. Need copper bars for them though. Don't love them. I like the, you have like these guard statues somewhere. Or the llama takes iron, which we don't have yet. There's also these guys. I think I want the knights incorporated on the horses somehow. And I think we would do that with maybe this little half wall. Maybe we come up with like a little, I think I have an idea. Oh, do we have it in our quick or our recently accessed stuff? We do. How wide is this dude? I think he's 2 half walls wide. Yeah, he is. Okay, so this was here. Come out like this far. Then we would have wee little horsey up here on this part. Come on. Or better yet. Oh! Did I perfectly kill both of those in one hit? I love it here. I love when stuff like that happens. Perfect smash! Pew, 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 pew. We also have this, though. Ooh. That. Hold this. Alright. Slushy. This is why people abandon their friends in this video game. Because they get stuck. You won't get stuck if I emo, right? Slushy. Slushy is having a moment, guys. Slushy, come this way. Party over here, Slushy. Slushy, you're having a heck of a moment. Slushy, come all the way over here. Great, thanks, Slushy. Alright. So if I did that, can we fit a corner on it? Not quite. How about this? Whoa! Freak out! Do 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 do. Not this one. This one. Ah, need supporting piece. Gotta connect it somehow. I need a big flat piece. Big stinking flat piece. This will help me out whilst doing this. Favorites. Recently used. There we go. 1, 2, 3. If I do 3 out, can I slap this on there? We like that? I don't think we like that. Oh, 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 I have an idea. Do I really want it to go over the building? I don't know yet. Hold on. Find out here on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. We could make... I was like, we'll make a boring entrance, and then immediately I'm like, time to be extra! They're like, we'll have a small entrance, we're not gonna, I don't even know if we're gonna leave this. I'm like, but now I gotta be extra, because that's what I am. Come on. Can we put this here? Or is it too... No! Right here. Oh no. Oh no. Meh. But meh. But mom. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work out the way I was thinking. No. Ooh, but we have fences. That could work maybe. Some dense fencing. Oh wait. Oh no, Kool-Aid Man. It's not cool though. Not super cool. It's not what I was trying to accomplish. We make ridiculous things? Do like me some ridiculousness. What I was thinking might not work out, but we might come up with an idea for something else. Oh, it's kind of cool. We're getting there. It might turn into something. I don't know what we're gonna fill the center with, but we're getting there. This little thing? Oh. Ah! Wait, what? Just happened? One's in front and one's behind? This is why we can't have nice things. I'm so confused. Oh, it's because this one's turned the opposite direction. Alright, hold on. Hold the phone. This is not the piece I was looking for. These are not the droids you were looking for. Alright. This way. This will make more sense now, maybe. Maybe we double the fence? What are we thinking? Is that kind of ornate? Kind of cool, not cool, maybe cool, somewhat cool, definitely cool, not cool at all. Does this look like it's like a gate? Like it's a closed off gate? Kind of, right? Like you can't use this entrance? Maybe we'll do something like that. I think it's kind of cool so far, though. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, friends? Neat. Not so neat. Definitely neat. Ultra neat. Super neat. The neatest of neat. Need interior pillar. I'm gonna fit this. Interior pillar. Pretty please. Still object in way. Okay. Other idea. Archway. Good arch. What if I liked the archway better? Oh. What about finding a way to inset that behind an archway? Make it look dope somehow. I kind of love the idea, and I have to figure out how to make it work. It looks like a slammy shutty thingy. I know that's super detailed of words used. We just have to figure out how to fill in between bits. Oh, there's always a way to fill it in between bits. Hold on, we figured this out earlier. We just take these guys. The knights of hiding is what we take. And we hide all of our flaws. Some knights. They defend our build for integrity's sake. Then I don't know. We build around them or something like that. Maybe not. But we can eat this for now. Then we can figure out. We are the knights of the round table, we dance when we are able. Das Knights of Hiding, y'all. But then how do we make it look dope? Just add another spiky bit? Boom. We have an interior one already pinned. Castle interior. Then long fence thing maybe. It would make sense to have a big old gate on some doors, right? Maybe? You could make it pointy-uppy on the other corners too if we really wanted. I like it. I kind of like it. I just have to figure out what to do with that little half bit there. Unless we just never look from the side, and we don't talk about it. My little defender, come defend. Interior, exterior. We need some exterior pieces. Use a bigger piece in a second. Is it there? Is it there that you go? Nope, that's not where you go. Yeah. I cannot tell what I am doing. That is nothing new. Me that's in the way, it is me that's in the way. Oh, I did it wrong again. Alright. It's supposed to be the outer corner on it. Fully in. Do not want to throw my torch. Did I do it? Nope. It's still one forward. So the snap function, and then we gotta go one back. Why does that look so weird? How is that, like, on a half block spot? What is going on? I'll have to break the stuff up there. We need a way to get up there. Oop. Yeah. Thinking, thought loading, thought processed. We got this. Tell me that this thing's centered, please. Oh shoot, I just broke so much stuff. Oh no! No! Give me that. Give me that. I want it. There we go. Make sure that the bottom is centered first, because it doesn't look like it is. It does not look like it is. Oh, time to swap. It's about to break. Okay, so. Here's the earth. Round, sweet earth you have there. Builds whole thing, realize it's off-center, glad did not finish. Yeah, it is off-center. Is the exterior off-center or just this one? Okay, so that is one perfect. That is one. Is that like literally like some weird anti-block off? No, it's not. Okay. That is centered. The statues were not centered. There. Oh, it's my measuring sticks are in the way. Does it look like they're equally in the way, though? Yeah, there. My measuring sticks were in the way. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Then you look like you're messed up too. But this gives us an opportunity to... How far across is this? Could technically move the interior all up by one and avoid that little lip there if we really wanted. Or we could use maybe a corner piece of the railing. No, because that would be too far over. I mean, it might work, though. It could just be off by a little bit. That could be a little closer to the wall. How did we do this before? What is situ over here? It is that we need a large one, and then guard. This corner. Then le guard. Well, that's not gonna work out. Then a guard. It's the flooring that's in the way. Wait. Wait. No. I'm confused. Right? That's right. That's right. Maybe. No, it's not. What the heck happened? No castle corner. This is just supposed to be straight on there. I am smart. Here we go. Got this. It's not confusing at all. Almost. Got it. Nailed it. Wonderful. Did I build it inward more then? Been exercising for the last 3-4 months and your recent appetite exploded. Eat all the food at any time. Food's too expensive for that. Oh no, butternuts. You're like, yeah, fitness. Okay, screw this whole being hungry thing all the time. Oh, you poor soul. 3x3. Object is in the way. Am I the object? Hello, Lopan. How are you? Good to see you. How's it been? How you been? How you be? That is completely in the wrong spot. Okay, there's that. And there's... why does it say object and weight? Can you really not put these next to each other? Is it not possible to slam two of these together? That makes me so sad. Built this place, or this piece. They're fired. I knew I'd have to exercise on my own when he sold the pool bit. Oh, you don't pool business anymore. Not the pool man supreme anymore. Lopan, have you made a grapple hook? Can we talk about our Lord and Savior of this game, the grapple hook? I've only played with it for one day, and I absolutely love it. Okay. This goes here. And then we had, like, before I demolished everything, a little bridge thing across here. We need more railing. The smaller piece. Oh, not that small. Oh, not. Wait, what? Ah! Navigating menus is the bane of my existence. I don't know how far these are apart. You haven't even tried to figure out how to make a proper... oh my god. I spent a little bit of time in the creative world that I have, and I have not mastered cars yet. That's all I can tell you. I even tried to make an elevator. That didn't go well either. Thing just went flying off into nowhere's land. Come on. So one day I shall have to figure out how to properly do... I think I'm just gonna have to follow somebody else's tutorial. I want to be the person that solves it myself, for myself, you know what I mean? But I have not been able to. Like, I would love to solve it for myself, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Still do your last round, didn't start another. What do you think with a job that has... Wait. I'm sure I'll be taking it easy for now with a job that has little responsibility. Oh, that's fair. Changes. Oh, it's because I don't even have this in the right spot. I'm trying to build... My door! Oh no! I'm big sad. Oh. My poor door, rest in pieces. Wait, I can build this to measure. Alright, oh, I overmeasured. Whoops. Alright. Nudge buttons. Which one am I supposed to hit? One of them, apparently. Alright, that should help me figure out where my door. Well, so... Did you get the cloud mats? Wait. Huh? What do you mean? I need to find the door again. That is... Going through all... Nope! Stop it! Ah! E! Hitting all the wrong buttons again. Where's that cute little door? There it is. Wow. Cute little door. Are you centered? That's centered. Should be centered. On the 10th day, Miss Euphonium broke the door for the 28th time, and there was much sadness. That goes to the edge of thing. That goes to the edge. Okay, so we're good. Wait, how did I get the cloud? Cloud. I'm just on a gigantic cliff right now. Live up in the clouds, if that's what you're asking. Special clouds. Oh yeah, no. No. I am not special. I am big dum dum. Not bad. I was naming it Cloud Castle as a name. My bad. Not meant to be confusing. Oh my god. Honey, you came back with like 8,000 things. Hold on, now I'm gonna have to put this all in a chest. Wait, no, come back. You've got like so much stuff. What else did you get? I gotta know. So sorry. No, I don't want silent. Just sunflower. What did you get? Wool, blast powder, shell, silk. You Went to town, honey. You brought back a little everything. Okay. Oop, 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 there we go. Here Kenji saying about his video games. Oh, my guy's not running! Oh, did she bring me back that much poop? She brought me back the greatest number of poops. We're gonna have a garden. It's gonna be dedicated to Sunflower the Poop Bringer. She bringeth thy poop. She doth provide a poop. Alright. Oh, Lopan, you haven't seen where we're at on this, have you? I guess I did just run out here. We've got done the entrance and both of the rounded sides. I like how this entrance turned out, the grand entrance with like the little archway here and like little dudes and like goes up. And I don't know what's going to happen next with it because we're only on 2 layers. And then I'm going to have to rebuild this because if I leveled it up to level 10, it went through the ceiling. So we'll just nuke the roof off of it and figure out what to do with it. And then now we're working on little side door. We got all these parts. I like to lay them out to like determine what I'm going to use to build the next little bit. I'm gonna have to put the other part back on top of this. Wall top. Wrong top. This top. I can't fit through there. That's too big. We're making it into like a drawbridge-y thing. I probably need stairs this time, rather than just messing around the whole time. That would probably help this time. I think that's how I had it. It was like this. And then... so now that that's the same, maybe we can actually do this. Is it one of these? And one of these? Keep hitting the wrong button. Not long, short. How about medium, medium? Not medium, medium. How about medium, short? Officially medium, short. Okay, so then let's go on the opposite way, short, medium. Short. Medium. So it kind of has this like double thick look here. And we had like a drawbridge coming out of it. Which we could probably go a little longer than we did before. Is this the longest? We did too short. You want a big hole in the middle? I don't know if that's centered. I hope it is. Somebody's gonna be like, I can crawl through that middle hole. Or wait, no, maybe we just have the... do a thick piece in the middle? That might be more convincing. Kind of cool. I like it so far. Just like alright, and then we need it to look like it's going into a kind of like a railing thing. Could do that either with like these, which I think is going to be too big, or we just do it with a pillar. Pillar there. pillar somewhere. So that looks fine. Pillar there. Pillar wherever it fits. We have this gate that comes down. It's a lock-offable little area. We just need to make the top look convincing in some way. So what we've got? We've got this weird little bit. We are technically going to have the floor level. Let's bring that floor level across from the outer world. See what it looks like from that. Might be able to bring that all up by 1, and then it might look better. So if this is ground level, should be 1 underneath. Oh, I thought I broke the. Oh my gosh, that would've been awful. You just bring ground level up by 1, and then like eat this part right here. Well, that does have a lip on it, so maybe we just bring the lip out. Then for this part, bring it up by 1. This inner part. That would require breaking this. I am hungry. I will eat. We'll have to replace this. So we're going to bring that up by 1 to get rid of that awkward one-up part. And we'll build the ground out from in there. Ooh, do we want like a slightly different color for this? I think we do. Maybe this. This could be interesting. Object in way. We can replace those in a second. We will get those back. Alright, not this piece. Oh, but it doesn't match that color. No! Need gray top. What color gray? I think. Is that the right color? I can't tell. Policy is supposed to be one farther over. No, it's supposed to be that darker gray, not this cream. Not bad. There we go. Ooh, what did I have down? Okay, we had down the cement flooring. We'll need a little piece here for it to rest on. Alright. Big archway. Big honkin' archway. Burr, 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 burr. I mean... looks too... yeah, I want it out more. 1, 2. Is where it was. Yeah, that looks better. That depth looks better. If it's straight up on it, it looks a little too... If it looks too, like, I don't know. Flat, I guess. That should make everything the same height and easier to work with. We just have to figure out how we want to finish off the front of it to make it look a little bit more polished. We could do something. I don't know. We have a couple options. We could do the fence like we had, or we can do something else. That would look silly. There's also the castle wall that we could do. We had in the other place. We just straight up stick it like here, but I think that also looks too blocky. Railing corners I don't think fit. They're too big. Maybe not. Okay, they do not fit. That is correct. Plus, like, the hangover look is cool, but I don't think the hanging over look is cool. Could put a smaller piece in the corner. And then like this. It's a lot of fencing though up top. I don't think I love that. Maybe that's what you would need for a big old draw thingy though. Maybe that is what you need for a big old draw thingy. I think I liked it better when it was actually off by a half block and lower. Which is really sad. I might redo it. I think I actually liked it better. It had like more depth to it. I brought it all up to the same level. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. That's a cool piece. I've never seen a little arch fall down like that before. So what we shall do is these pieces here. Knock them out. We'll put the other one back down on the ground. We'll use this as a little guide. The height. Drop it on. This should offset it by 1. I think I like the look of it offset just slightly better. Which might make this an unusable entrance for our NPCs. What is the life of an NPC? But we'll just live with that. I think I like the look of it down 1 better. Adds like way more depth to it, I think. Go down 1. We just have to figure out what we're doing up top. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. This is what's weird though. So if we do that, we have this awkward little bit here. I guess that's what plants are for, right? Or something? Ah! Let me back up. Oh. Yep. I'm gonna be on this piece right here. There's gotta be something that can make that corner look cool. Like, I don't think we should just stick like a little... Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just top it. Maybe we just top it off. Maybe we just put a little capstone on it and call it a day. Something maybe in the white underside. I don't think we'll see much of this. Maybe we will. Make a tower thing. A funny looking roof. Oh my god, it's turning into a wreck. It's turning into an absolute wreck. What have I done? Cool idea gone south. feel like I inadvertently changed something along the way. I don't know what it was. Was it that we had maybe too high worth of fencing here? Oops. Is it like, maybe it was one higher right here? Maybe that's all it was. We'll find out here in a second. I'll back up. No, because that looks awful. Well, maybe does it not? Maybe minus the one that's out of place. You know what it needs? It needs a solid piece. It needs an absolute solid piece there in the middle somehow. That's what it needs. It needs right here. It needs to be some form of solid, and I don't know what brick to use. I think a half wall is too tall. We have beams. Maybe we just use a big old wooden beam. Can I not fall off? That'd be great. Alright, there we go. So here, beam might be the answer. I think beams are actually on roofing. Oh, there's this as well. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Okay, we have this castle wall stuff as well. That might be the answer as well. Could be the answer, or a beam. Where are the beams? Oh, supports? Yeah, supports. Too long. Too short. Wait, maybe not too short. Alright, so 12, 8, 16, 6, 12. Maybe. Nope. Maybe. Come on. Get on top of this other one. Beam. And maybe small beam? I don't know if I love it. But I don't know if I hate it either. We do a third beam? I don't think I can accurately hit this piece right here. This is a disaster waiting to happen. This is a disaster! That piece. I did it! Alright, how about this one? No, I got the whole thing. Okay. Move this back by one. So we have a, I don't know, a small and a medium, I think, in here. Ow! Put me back up. Put me in, coach. I don't want to be down. Don't bench me. Oh, sunflower. I don't even see her leave the town, and she has, like, a sunflower. What you want? Alright, then, she says. Bone and not wood. Why, thank you. Up the ladder. Come on. We can do it. Parkour. Oh, balls. I did not mean to pull my chute. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Do, 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 do. Y'all not here. Well, that would make sense. We have to have the gate extend above what we can see because it's pulled up a little bit. I mean, I don't think we'd have like a coiled gate kind of system nowadays. It would have to, okay, so if we put in 2 beams to the sides and skinnied up that one in the middle, it would make visual sense. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah! Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, so we eat these. And we just have to make visual sense out of other bits. So they come in technically there, but we're gonna pretend like we don't know they come in there. And then we gotta give it a little bit of like beamology. Call it beamology, so it's a technical term. I think the umbral thing that we saw would be pretty good for that. Is it under your support? No, it's under... It could be this. I think this will be the right piece. Dee. Oh. Alright. It's not under floor, it's probably under walls. That little umbral dark wood thing. This one. This might make visual sense out of what we're, like, technically building. Slushy's so confused. Poor Slushy. Slushy's like, I'm stuck on this little half thing that you built. I don't know why you put it here. I guess you don't want me to hang out. Poor Slushy. You're too tall. You dunk them down, though, like at another level. Where our support beams are there. Which could be interesting. We just float the cage, the railing in here, and just we fake it till we make it. Doesn't have to actually make sense. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. One over by one. Then... Oop. Wait. Another object is in the way. Is it really... Come on, game. Do me a favor, game. Come on, game. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I guess we'll just put one on top of it and try to aim from down here. There we go. That helped. And then do the same here. We'll figure out how to visually tie it all together, I think. Just need some kind of pillar on each side. Is that like... This whole thing looks like it's off by like a half block or something like that. Oh, it is. It's all shifted to the side one. Ah! It's okay, we can fix it. No. Rebuilding with Miseuphonium. Struggles. I am so confused. How did we place that other railing if it's not technically lined up with this? We shall put back this other railing in a second. I really hope those railings are touching something and it's not about to fall down. Are they touching something? Do you think that technically counts as touching? Find out. Alright. We will build these on top of these. then there is no way it will be different, right? And then we'll make it look, somehow, like they are in here. So I think what we'll need, like I said, is that little umbral wall. Be like right here. And right here. Quite. Almost. And then a beam. Which the beams were under walls? Under roofs? No, under supports. Well, 2 small ones fit. Too small will not fit. Will whatever this size is fit. This size is too long. Is there any way to make something 10? Nothing 10. That is unfortunate.
Relax!
Brown sugar!
Didn't expect this.
Oh, is your stream
I
beautiful?
love it.
No, the sugar! Creators, welcome on in. My name is MsE Stuff. I play a lot of Destiny 2. Sometimes I play some Lego Fortnite and some Starfield. I hope your stream was glorious, Brown Sugar. I hope you had the best time just chatting with your friends. Thank you so much for trusting your community with me. How are you? You guys don't know Brown Sugar, sweetest human on the face planet. Here are lay digits. Right there. Brookie, welcome to League of Generally Awesome People. Look forward to seeing you around. That look right? I mean, maybe? Maybe. I mean, I guess it would make sense. It, like, pulls the thing up, pulls it down. I don't know. I'm making a castle, because I decided I wanted to make a castle in Legos. I am well, thank you. What were you up to? Just chatting or a bunch of things? Got a bunch of Aussies with you. We got some Aussies here. Mostly just one. You're very familiar with. That likes to troll, but this is my castle so far. I put it up on a hill, which normally you'd see like pretty mountains and lots of clouds, but it likes to rain out here. So I'm gonna make a big old castle. Welcome in people from around the world. Do you have a what? Shadow, are you familiar which I am talking about? Oh my goodness, your Vic OMG emote or whatever made me giggle a lot. They're gonna be on their best behavior. They can be on. I mean, AutoMod doesn't let anyone not be on their best behavior. AutoMod always catches people for the like most mild things ever. Maybe we like this. We might end up like yeeting it later. I guess we can. What the butts? What a flippin'! Oh no! No, that's not what I wanted to break. I'm trying to break the pillar. This one, right here. Oh man! That's why we can't have nice things. I keep breaking the things that I'm trying to not the right things. I swear. Ugh. 1, 2, click. And we have to rebuild this whole top part again. I mean, that's not like the biggest deal. They're colorful, that's all. Extra fun for the whole family. You guys are so funny. Alright, do I have that pillar thing? Yeah, I do. What were you up to? Were you just chatting or did you game some too? I don't want to make the beam go on back in there, but maybe we need it in there for like beam's sake. Oh, you know what? There is this decor piece that would kind of look like this. It would kind of look like a manual way to like ding 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 ding. Just chatting, listening to music. Nice. That's really fun. That's really sweet. I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm hungry. Okay. Game. Love that. Okay, so it's not horrible. It's just not great. Like. To move that forward by 1. It might fix it. Okay. Other dumb idea. I'm lagging so hard right now. Oh my goodness. So if we were to put those in the hotbar thing, if we were to move this over by 1, 2, or 3, or whatever, some unset amount. We move this forward to here. I think we found out we can't. Oh wait, maybe, is it letting us now stack them together? Okay, that's a little bit better. It wasn't letting us do that before. Oh, it's because we're one farther away. Okay, hold on. Maybe we just need a double pointy thing. Bring more pointy things. That shall solve everything in the universe. More stabby parts. Maybe that's what we do. We just make it more stabby, and the more stabby it is, the happier it is. Works. We'll just make it extra stabby. Shadow, have you played with the grapple hook yet? Wow. I was measuring brown sugar. Thank you for so much for the 5 months of support. When I was like measuring this side and then would like go across to over here, that was hella convenient if I don't launch myself. Dude, the second I made this, it made my life so much better. Need your troll back? Yeah, don't say brown sugar. I love my bot. Well, I guess it's me responding because my bot's not subbed, but it works too. Oh, and you know that you can refresh your grapple hook in the chest, right? Right, Shadow? You can get more, What the butts? Did I not notice these big old dots on the inside of the door? You discovered that trick on accident? Yeah! I love that. Yeah, it's made building. This is day 2 of having a grapple hook, and it's made building just so much, like, of a castle so much better. Aww! Thank you for slapping a sub on Generally Awesome Bot. I think that fixes Fool has an entrance command. I think that's what it's saying. Or maybe. I don't know what it is. I don't know what his entrance command is, but it has a bunch of twirl spin dances in his entrance command. Oh. Wait, where the heck does this go? Hello? Lost. Lost and confused. Send help. Send rescue team. Why does this make no sense to me? The other side it worked on. Work on this side. Do it. You know you want to. Okay, there we go. That kind of works. So then, I guess we can move our knights over by 1, or we can come up with something else for the outer edge. Wait. Oh wait, yeah, no. Alright, we gotta figure out if we want... I'm sorry. My... the auto response makes me laugh so hard. I know, he's so cute. Have you ever seen, hold on. Have you ever seen this in full screen? Are you ready for this? Top right hand corner of stream. Incoming chat redemption. Big full screen one. I'm glad you love him. I found a picture of the troll online, and then I dropped it into GIMP, and literally like warped and moved him a bunch of times over. And yeah, I love him. He's great. There's just too much trolling that happens on Twitch to not have a troll emoji. I kind of like the subtly inset night. Kinda, wait, oh, that's not subtle. It said subtly inset. Kinda liked it, and now I gotta figure out how to do it again. Nah, world, why? Let me have my subtly inset night. There we go. Wait, why does it look more inset on one? Oh, because it's not, wait, why is, like, this night looks like it's off by, like, half of a block, and I'm so confused. So you have to say good day instead. Always for real. I'm not gonna lie, I have the auto mod settings on Twitch set, like, super high, so if you chose not to behave, I would still be able to read your messages, but nobody else would see them. It always makes me giggle when we have so many times that things will get caught in auto mod, and it's just hilarious because they're like the most innocent. They're the most innocent things that get caught. Like I don't think Ryger is here right now, but he'd be talking about pork loins. He was about to go marinade for dinner, and auto mod's like, that sounds sexual. And I'm like, auto mod, no, auto mod, you bad auto modding thing. Oh, that's because, wait, how did this block get half of a, I don't understand when this world, like, is off by, like, a half of a block. The subtle inset thing was, it'll flag everything. It's so funny, though. Like, we get a good heckin' laugh out of it all the time here. Some of the things that Automod's like, nah, that's bad. And you're like, what do you mean that's bad? I don't know what I want to do. You know what? We leave them. We leave them alone, and we build the rest of the wall around it. And then we figure out what to do, like, as we do it. Automotive today a couple times to hear you were put in jail. I forgot what I said, though. You probably said, like, booger or something. It was probably like, whoa, booger's mean. How dare you call someone a booger? I don't know. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I'll get a good heckin' joke out of it, especially like when you play like, guess what offended Automod? I do think it is one of like Twitch's more powerful tools, which is kind of cool. All right, got all these little pieces that I was gonna incorporate. Maybe we just get rid of the knights. Not that you would call somebody a booger, it's just the best thing I could come up with. Are those connected to anything that will hold them up? They are, so we could actually yeet the knights. You don't have to have the knight there. That is our fake beam, so that needs to be there. So without the knight on one side, let's figure out. Yeah, no, I think that's super awesome. Please excuse me while I throw this emote out there. Enjoying the troll emote. I could never be mad at somebody for enjoying the troll emote. I mean, that's kind of why it auto-respawns. So one of the reasons it auto-respawns with the troll emote, Brown Sugar, is sometimes we have people who absolutely love it, but can't sub or whatever that month or whatever, so then they can say certain things to make it just, you know, pop up in chat at the very least. So they can enjoy it too as well, even if they're not subbed. Right, so I kind of wanted to do this weird, like, half wall thing, I think. I think it would work out. Yeah, we have that too, and then we also have like this. I think it is, or I don't know what the command is. There we go. We have people who love the dance emote, and they just want to see it. So we give them ways that they can spam things when they are not able to, you know, do it financially. Also, the other thing I really like is we have the bit badges too, and I made it so like if you want like you can have a little Pokemon friend for bit badges. I think those are adorable as well. Kind of want these sticky outy bits, so we're gonna grab... So originally I wanted to put the knight... Ooh, maybe we put the knight here. Right. Shadow uses that one a lot. It's cute. Khan does a monthly Patreon subscription, and this month is gonna be One Piece emotes. But every month he comes out with 10 emotes. That's where like most of my stuff comes from. It's kind of a hodgepodge of mixed stuff because I've never had enough finances to like commission someone to do like my own ideas per se, but I really like his artwork. So I always you gotta support the homies. I want to see the man keep creating art. So I have my Patreon sub for the emotes. Right. I think it was this piece. Okay, so this is literally just a double of that. And then I get the emotes, like a little bit, 10 emotes a month that I can pick from. Note down the artist. He's, it's great. Khan has unlimited potential because he does not take like, how do I say, Lopan watches a bit. You could probably chime in on this too, but if he has an idea for something, he goes after it. Life hacks! We were just talking about this. And about how when people don't have emotes, we make commands that make it so people can, you know, have fun with them anyways. Oh, I still love that emote combo life hacks. That's adorable. Alright, so we're gonna grab the little statue, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Wait, Mini Kappa is that from... That's from Prime Gaming. Yeah, I forgot about that. That you love the Mini Kappa one. I think Life Hacks with the Mini Kappa was the first one to bring up the, aw man, that Mini Kappa's so cool, I want to use it. And so we made a way for Mini Kappa to be used. Alright, so I like this idea. Though we have to find some way to make the pillar look less awkward. Cool, I destroyed everything at once. I love when that happens. So how do we bring that pillar in forehand? I couldn't remember what the other one was, Life Hacks, until you pinged it, to be honest. Thank you for pinging that. Or are they under fences? No, it's right here. Oh, come on. The nudge buttons drive me crazy on this game. That's what we do, but I don't love it. Be back one. Two. This is the forever and always awkward building moments where nothing lines up in the end. What did I just do that I said I loved? It was like this piece. We could just do maybe the double wall one. My flippin' villagers snore so loud. Yes? Hayseed, you're awake. Good morning. How are you? You got great ideas. How's your job going? You're 30% done at the grill. That's cool. Love that I'm the only one who spends so much time in building, though. Gotta have everything fit just right. Well, I mean, the other thing, do you free build a lot? It's like free building, you get yourself in a lot of trouble really quick. If you're just like throwing ideas out there. We can move this forward one. I didn't want to move it forward one. I guess we can, or I lied. We could do that. And maybe, oh, but that would also screw it up. Maybe? I don't know. We could do it back one. We could still have it back one. I still want it like here. And then I want the horsey on top of it. Horsey! Few times so far, I only have 2.5 hours on a simple log cabin, like 32 by 62, or, oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it takes so long, like, I think it's really cool on YouTube where some people are able to show, like, their free builds in sped up mode, but, like, this also, it's a grind. Like, if you're truly wanting to make something very unique, it's gonna take you a hot minute. Make them face outward or inward? Does anybody know, like, what it means to have something facing outwards or inwards? I think they need to face outwards on this side. Do we tuck his little butt into the inside? I think his butt will fit under there. Oh, his little butt fits in there. I love it. Happy New Year, Barb! How are you? Do we tuck his butt in or no? Oh, cool. And the wall will fit behind here. That's awesome. Okay. I like it. I like it. It's going okay. It's different. I don't love how the top of the castle is peeking out there, but we'll figure that out eventually. I'm happy that you're alive. Is it snowing about where you are too, and are you staying safe? I'm doing pretty well. I think we need a little window right here. Some Friday, or we just need to figure out our half wall situation. I'm gonna twirl around in circles until I figure out what I'm doing with my life. It's not snowing right now. It was an hour ago. We're getting a lot of snow. Like an absolute lot. It looks like it's just gonna keep going. Okay, castle wall. I think that will bring us out to an appropriate amount of spottage. We need to maybe not have it be, do we need to have it just be flush with that? Probably flush. So maybe a little less castle wall to right here, and then we'll figure out what's gonna go in this area. So it needs to be, well, maybe the sticky uppy part. Maybe that. We'll have to probably hide a half wall in here. This one. Just to make it not look super awkward in the end. And then, so he's like chilling up there. And then, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do when they come for you? Nope. More of this wall maybe? And like back a bit? Like kind of like a big old retaining wall kind of thing going on. Could be cool. Is that over the build? It's not yet, but it's gonna prevent other stuff, unfortunately. You know, IRL, I do this too. I do these. Angie calls them my little panic twirls. I like sit there and I'm like, what am I doing right now? And then I was watching back my video on YouTube to figure out where I was at in building, and I watched it back and I saw myself doing the little panic twirls in the game, and I'm like, oh my god. My little panic twirls made it into the video game. My little thinking, my brain cells loading twirls made it into the video game. I don't even know, man. I'm such a ridiculous human. I have my moments. Maybe that's why I like the twirl spin dance emote so much. That's probably why. I don't think they animate when I put them on stream. I don't think they do. Nah. Wait, show me the single messages. Just one emote. Oh, did I just break my chat thing? I think I did. Alright, where's my horsey? Here's my horsey. You're just super fun. My little panic twirls, man. They happen. IRL. I want to have both things in my universe. I want that to be one out further. And I want that wall to be one different. Why can't I have both? I want both. Kenji gets a darn good chuckle out of it, Barb. He always has. Well, I mean, for the first, you know, probably 5 to like 8 years, he was like, what are you doing? Why are you like twirling? I'm like, I need to do that thing, but I also need to do that thing, and I can't figure out what order I'm trying to do it in, and I just like, I don't know! Panic! I'm just a mess of a human, and I'm okay with it. I've always been a mess, just there wasn't always a person to observe my mess of humaning. Up! Up! Yeah, I know. I have not gotten any ADHD diagnoses or anything yet in my life. Someday, I feel like I would, you know. Wait, is that right? You're trying to get one? Someday I would love my brain to be quiet for like 10 seconds. That's it. Just give me 10 seconds of quiet. Because it never stops. Brain cells keep buzzing. Always and forever. We have a cute little dude here too. Kinda love it. Maybe. I don't know. If we ever live anywhere for like a super long time, and I have a doctor that I could know and trust, I would probably work that out. I want to figure out what I'm gonna put here. So for now, let's stick a half wall back here, just so that we can get the height right when we place it behind the dude. I love how I spend, what, like 3 hours on one little spot. Do we want a window behind him? Do we want to be able to see him from the inside? Or does that just look straight silly? We have a window there. I love that we have this little crack that I can run through. Or do we want to have a little slit window? What I call the prison windows. Don't judge me. Do judge me. I'm here to be judged. Prison window looks bad. I think I want those little, like these ones, or like this one. Well, I think it's supposed to be flipped the other direction. I don't love it. I think I need the one with the higher up little window. We're gonna have to put it backwards because it's not gonna fit here. It's gonna be kind of weird on the inside of the building. Judge you? You could never. But you would judge me in the sweetest of ways. Wouldn't be a mean judging. Oh, wait. If we do that, then we could probably flip it the opposite way. And put it here, too. Ah! 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 Where am I? Here we go. Oh. Barb, you're so sweet. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. This is somewhat working. Did you just crack your knuckles, dude? Hold on, I got you. I got more. I believe that AI just cracked his little knuckles at me. Okay, so we're gonna yeet this ball. We're gonna figure out how we want to fill in this last little chunk. I'm gonna have to do... Get rid of this, because this will be extra. We're gonna have to do... probably a half wall here. Wee little half wall. Wee little half wall that you can't tell. Oh my god, I keep hitting B and it won't exit the menu! I kind of like it so far. It's a little ridiculous. I don't know how we're gonna end it. But, aw, they're always so cute when they're around the fire. This game is heckin' cute. This game is so cute. I can't even. It's too cute. Figure out what to do with that corner. This will be fine. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Dee doo 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 dee 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 doo doo. I have to do the same thing as we did on the other thing and just put in a backwards half wall or backwards of same kind of thing. Or we could stick this in here, but I don't love that. If we make this backwards, does it look okay? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That is off by 1/2. Which means we need to place that and then this. Take that back out. We can use this little extra area for something. That one little strip right there might be like something we need for interior decorating later. If we don't, we'll just delete it later. Never know. And we'll need a pillar here. Cover up that little hole in the wall. Can we move that? Well, do we need to move it forward by one? Or, better yet, let's, stick this over here. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, I see why it doesn't work. We'll do this. This is fine. We'll have to... The interior of this will be hella interesting to make look nice. But, kind of like the little night head sticking out, and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. So, I don't know, we'll figure that part out. Oh, isn't there that? Oh. There is another half piece. Laying back and chilling it. Ah! Shadow, that's so sweet. Enjoy. Is it chilly where you are? I can't remember. I mean, you don't have to tell me your location, but are you having snowiness? I know a lot of the states are cold this week. Can't remember who all was in the debate of cold versus not. That could be fun on the interior. Let us break that. Like a little interior shelf. Sometimes exterior walls can be interior walls. That's okay too. Weather app says it feels like -26 right now. Awesome. I feel like this whole thing is off by 1. Like if those lined up with the liney lines, that would be more awesome. And it's kind of cool. Fahrenheit. Post your snow levels from the last 2 days in general chat. Awesome. Thank you, Adrigan. I love looking at snow updates. Everybody. If we did this, and after that we did this. It'll line up better? Oh, it does line up better. It like covers those little sticky outy bits. We could have a little interior shelf with plants on it or something. I don't know. Be something. And it fits perfectly. Do we do this? Do we like this? Is this weird? I mean, of course it's weird. I made it. That's what we call, that's what Fool dubbed, freedom degrees or something like that. I forgot what he called it. Fool, where are you? I need you. I don't remember what you said. Could put little things on those. Like a little interior shelf going. Wee little interior. Could be cool. Maybe? They look like shelves, right? They look like shelves. Baby, it's cold outside. You know what would be kind of fun? Is another interior pillar! Where's my pillars? My peelers? I need peelers! We just take this. And we stick it here. For no good reason, other than because. And it looks cool. I like it. Kind of cool. I don't know how much of a heck that's going to give me later when building the inside. Igloo times! Woo! You have all the blankies right now? Love it. Alright. We can put some things on the shelves right now if we really wanted. Oh. It's so cute! This game! I'm gonna get tears. Stupid little tears from stupid little things. You're adorable little things. A bookshelf? It could be a bookshelf? We could have books. Books if we wanted. I don't know what we're gonna place up here eventually. I'm just throwing down random stuff and we'll play with it for realsies later. I don't know. Ooh, there's a big pile of books. Okay, that's too many red and blue books. Need more variety. Gotta give something for my villagers to do, right? Green book. Green book is cool. Green book. We'll have 2 green books. Wait, why can that book go through the other book? Oh, it can't. Yeah, like, that would work, right? Having like a little... I don't know why there would be a shelf right here. Maybe this will be a library. Maybe we go in and we grab like an interior wall here. And in the interior wall section... Those are half walls. Did I pass interior? That was interior right here. Like, maybe this right here is where... So then... My cute stuff ruining the day. I'm kidding, it's not ruining it at all. Put a bunch of wooden chairs around your campfire so it looks like benches. You said that, like, they do look cute when they chill by the fire. But yeah, like, maybe this would be like a little library right here or something. I don't know. Well, it feels like it needs, like, an archway or something instead. I like how sometimes the builds just randomly dictate. Like when you're building stuff, you're like, I don't know what I'm going to place on the interior, and then you build something, and then along the way comes like a little shelf, and you're like, cool, I guess I'm having a library over there now. Didn't know I was going to have a library there, but I am now. Or like something, I don't know what. Be something over there. I like it though, it's kind of cute. Very unique. And then I was kind of thinking too, I need to find some flooring. I was kind of thinking about having the first floor just be like a balcony floor. Like having the first floor be one big room. Yeah, sometimes if I have an idea, I'll just immediately, that's awful. I'll immediately like place a little bit of it. So that I don't forget what my idea was. I don't know if that's gonna be cool to have windows at your ankles. Oh, but that kind of cuts off the view. We just have to find a half wall that works. Hold on. Do we have a half wall for the interior that would work with this? Or this could be the stairwell side. Because those, I think, would work well with the stairwell. Like have a little bookshelf under the stairwell. Be cool. It's like that would be like the right height for that. It would look silly coming through the door and the stairwell being there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna put the archway back for now. I feel like it belongs there. Like it needs that little... Wait, was that where I had it? Squinting. I hope you guys know that. I'm like literally like squinting at my build like, is this where you belong? Need to put a half wall behind. It's a little bit here though. That's not where half walls are. Half walls are at the bottom. Shadow, I unapologetically bounce between building and decorating and being like, oh, I have a little idea over here. Gotta write it down before I forget, because if I don't write down the idea, it's just gone. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's cute. I like it. I'm okay with the interior being like that. Alright, and then we'll put the ceiling piece back on, or the wall piece back on, or whatever you want to call this. Boom. Maybe we do more pillars. Maybe this is just like, maybe this is a section built out of like this. Maybe the whole area around the outside of the castle would be built like this. Yeah, I taught some like event planning and I'd have to look up all this stuff. It's been a heckin' long time, but I taught a bunch of leadership stuff to like college-age kids, and the biggest thing I would tell them all the time is like, they'd be like, oh, I want to blah 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 blah. And I'm like, write it down right now. I don't care what you're doing. You have an idea, write it down, because you will forget that that's something that you want to do. Like, just if you have an idea, nothing will happen until it's on paper. So I'm like, just stop what you're doing, write down your idea. Because, you know, it's so fast that especially in a college environment too, is like, you're gonna forget. You will forget. As much as you try to remember, you will forget all the good intentions necessarily that you have. And I'm like, it starts with the thing that starts to make it real is writing it down somewhere or putting it on paper. 2 days later, what was that thing? I know, right? Yeah, you gotta write it down or it'll never happen. Could be fun. Little archways, maybe? Thing is that I'm gonna struggle with here is, you know, I built this all unevenly technically, so it's gonna be figuring out how to make it all connect. Kinda though, with this little archway here, I love this round room. Just being like, oh, a little round room with beautiful, beautiful views. But we'll have to figure out how to make it so we can see a different area, like the whole view of everything. This is shaping up, like, so quickly. Alright, I love this. This is awesome. This is cool. This is fantastic. Still want to put the, little sweepy thing in here. Yeah, so as a viewer, you have full access to everything that streamers have access to as well. You just have to go into your settings, and you can see it all as well. You can only have power over the things that you have created yourself. You won't be able to like go in and edit somebody else's clips for them unless they make you a channel editor, and then you could, you know, do that. Wait, where is that? Where's that heckin' cute little thing that I lost it? I thought it was under the clutter. Oh, there it is. There we go. I want to put it back. We need a broom. Somebody's got to clean up all my messes. It's probably me. All right. We have incorporated this guy into the build. We still have to finish out the thing to make it the right height. Everything. Oh, that looks really weird right there. These accidental ones with more than one view, they're like, who is this creep that keeps taking clips of this channel of like the most awkward stuff? I know, it's so embarrassing. I've done it. I've done it. I've accidentally hit clip. You're like, I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know how many bad clips I've taken. I had to buy a new washing machine detergent. It smells so strong right now. Wait, hold on. New wash and the detergent smell is so strong right now. It's fantastic. What detergent are you a fan of? Everybody's got their detergent that they love the smell of, okay? Could put that back like one more to add more depth. Like the extra one. Got a top layer trying Tide Pods. Ooh. I like the smell of the original Tide. I don't like Tide Sport. Tide Sport can go burn in fiery depths of wherever you think things should burn. But I like the OG Tide. I like that as a laundry smell, and I don't react to it. That's front loaders are lame if you're over 5 feet tall. Oh my god. Hey, you know what? A lot of people make like really tough boxes to put their front loaders on. Like they I've seen people build like cement stands that are like 3 feet tall so that you don't have to stoop over to do your laundry. Or, you know, they build out like a really solid wood block, you know, thing. So they don't have to like... Because, I mean, you only get so many bends in your life. That sounds weird until your back just snaps, you know? I think it's under junk that I'm looking for this thing. Protect your back. Make a thing. We just like spam a bunch of little dudes. We just have this whole side be protected by little knights. Put them on the ground. Do we just fill the area? It's too much clutter. I don't like it. Clutter belongs on the inside, not on the outside. I hated my front loader. Oh wait, did you say you got rid of the front loaders? Is that what you're trying to say? I was doing great paying attention, as you can see. Great, I'm great. I understand everything. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a dog outside that's never seen snow or something because it's freaking out all day. Like, I wanted to pee, owner. Why'd you stick me out here? I hate it. think I know how I'm gonna finish off that. I think we're gonna have spiky ceilings. I think we're gonna have some spiky ceilings. Hey Seed, you got food for me? Hey Seed, hey Seed, hey Seed. Stop! Okay, dude, leave this guy alone. You're following around a little too close, and give me your food. Thank you. Oh, Silas, what do you got? Silas. How's your job? Wooden rods. Don't need those. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Maybe I need them. We'll find out what I need them for later. How's your job? Vines. Wood, wool, feather, silk. Good G. Awesome. Silas, you're floating. Might want to try, you know, touching the ground a bit. Silk. Wool, feather goes in here. Wool goes over here. Wait, did he literally just give me one wooden rod? I'm okay with that. That is way better than like 36 wooden rods. Okay, I think I want the sticky outy castle parts on this side. Those are the official term. See, if I hover over it here, it's going to say sticky outy castle part. You guys ready for this? Are you ready? See? It officially says sticky outy castle part. Majestic manners. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm unstuck. I used this guy to parkour on top of before. That shall work. Uh-oh. Let's start from this side. Then do this one. What do we think? Is this side the most extra castle thing you've ever seen? I think I kind of want it to be off-center, like a little jagged wall instead of a straight wall. Oh. Overshot. We can do this. If we did this angle, and we go this way. No, we almost had it. Nope, too far. But that also means if we do it from this direction, we can hit it, right? God, I'm in jail. Oh God! Open door. Let me out. There you go. Nailed it. First time every time. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. It was all amazing. You were all wowed by my great finesse using the grapple hook. Yes? We all in agreement? I hit it the first time. Definitely did not fall just now either. That ain't bad. I like the... Oh, but that makes the interior look so cool with going womp womp on the interior wall. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to floor later though. Oh well. I like that way better. Why do I like wonky, wavy walls so much more than clean walling? Alright, we're gonna have to change up here though. Not like that. There we go, like that. Oh, that changed a lot of stuff. Okay. Can get rid of this. Maybe just use one long piece. Do we want that, or do we want, like, something beefy? Beefy's gonna screw up the interior later. Heard. Got it. What about this? Beefy piece. Bring on the beef. And how about sticky outy parts? Can we actually fit them in here, or no? It's gonna let us put the sticky outy bits in there. Wait, how many whats? Oh, clips! Oh my god, I totally forgot what you were talking about 2 seconds ago, because I'm great at the internet. Here's a question. Are we going to want it here, or back one? Maybe we keep going every other. Oh my god. Ah! I can land it, I swear. Nope, couldn't land it. Nope, shot over the thing. I'm actually really happy with this wall so far. God bless it! Ah! Yo. I got 14 left. Oh, did it again. Ha! Aww. Alright. I think what we're gonna have. Ooh. That's what we're probably gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do that. That. We're probably gonna have to put a twofer in the middle. What's gonna happen is it's not gonna line up perfectly otherwise. Probably. But does it look okay or does it look dumb? It's okay. That makes me want to have something crazy up there. What crazy is a llama head. We want a llama head right there. That's what we want. Do we have a llama head? Please tell me we have a llama head. Where'd that... There is some kind of llama head thing, right? That's it. That's what we need. Okay, it doesn't really fit the whole theme of the castle, but this is Fortnite. Put a llama head on something. Do-do-do. I am hungry. Hear my tummy roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Do, 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 do. Eating. It's gonna make it look like it has horns, like little flaming little devil horn things. I don't like it. Just a single candle behind it. We could actually put the candle further down so you can't even see it. The lighting, we can hide it. Oh my god, if we could get up there. Watch a lot of AOE. You'll have to tell me what that is. He talks really softly, and sometimes when I hear the clip to mini rewind and say, Age of Empires. Oh, the other thing you can do. So, are you... I know you have me up on the big screen. Are you accessing from computer as well right now? I assume so, since you're going through all your clips. What you can do is, while someone's streaming, click on the face of their username, and then click on videos. And the VOD that is currently loading will be under videos. It will not have like a picture yet. Does that make any sense, what I'm trying to say? And what you can do is you can roll back the VOD a couple minutes instead. You don't want to have to take a clip to hear it. Yeah, oh, you use that now. Okay. That'll help. I don't love the llama. Does anybody love the llama? I feel like I need a different color llama head. Or maybe we just move it forward one? Let me refresh this before I end up breaking it. As of like 6 months ago, okay. The more you know. Like the first thing I did when Mixer went down was like, click everything on Twitch. It's like, I need to know how this place works. I didn't even stream for a while either. Hadn't set up a way to stream on Twitch yet, and it went down. Clicked like literally everything. We want it forward more. Kind of helps putting it forward a little bit, but then now it looks funny just kind of sitting there, so now we gotta make a shelf! Because that's what we do, we make shelves here. This is so ridiculous. Fort Llama! Woo! Llama! I still don't like how that all lines up over there. Do we just stick, like, plants? Plants don't look right over there. Maybe they do. Who's gonna tend to the plant that's way up there, huh? Who's gonna water this thing? Mother Nature will. It rains all the time up here. Alright, I'm gonna have to just go back to lighting things. Stick a candle. How weird would a candle just look jammed in there? Ah, well, maybe. Can't tell. Stick them up there for now and see what we think in a minute. We could have flowers by the llama. At least I stay on brand. Spamming flowers in everything that I make in every video game. You know? I love it. A big flower pot. Big flower pot's a little too big. Little one looks dorky. One looks weird. Nope. Nope. Some shrubbery? We like shrubbery. How do we feel about shrubbery? Shrubbery apparently can go up here. We got some vines growing on the castle. That would kind of make sense. This one looks more viney. Little vines. Oh, bring me a shrubbery! You're the knights that say nee. And I can't tell where that would go. It's not bad. It ain't bad. It ain't great, but it ain't bad. Also, the lighting behind there kind of helped how the other area looked. Which actually makes me wonder if this half umbral wall would look good tucked in here as well, like underneath these. Oh, is it? It's... Oh, it's a little bit more forward than I thought. I mean, we can delete it in a second if we hate it. Okay, I mean, maybe. It kind of rounds that section out. I kind of like the extra umbral. The extra umbral kind of makes it look like it could truly hold the gate in there. If we stick a light right there, it might help bring more depth to it. I am hungry. Just have the title of every video be, I am hungry. Starving in Lego Fortnite, the series. Swear you know everything? I just click everything. The answer to knowing lots of random stuff is click literally everything. Just click it all. Click everything. 90% of the time you won't break stuff. 10% of the time you'll break stuff. Oh god. The amount that I want to break that, but it might break everything else, is high. Especially... Nope. Nope. Come on. Yes! Alright. I hate when you play something in this game and it's like tucked between things and you gotta destroy it. There's an answer to everything, though. I mean, everything's on Google if you can't find it. Although, I find a lot of the stuff about Twitch that's on Google is very, very, very misleading. Like, how would I ... and then you have, like, 8,000 experts that have no idea what they're talking about. Or that they wrote it, like, 18 Twitch updates ago and it's not, like, actually the way to do it anymore. Alright. I still need more lighting tucked in here somewhere. Just gotta find a way to hide it, because I don't want it to... Oh, you know, I could put it on the back of the gate. If I put it on the back of the gate, you probably won't be able to see it. Oh, but it's halfway in between. It's annoying. think you'll be able to see it if I stick it here. Here. And... oh, sweet baby Jesus. It's kind of like the GIF, or no, the meme that Vic posted the other day. Okay, I am starving. I know, I just wanted some more light behind my creepy castle thing. Oh wait, no, it's not where that belongs. Well, we can just stick some more. More candles. The answer is more candles. One here, here, and here. Nope, not letting me. Oh, the one, sorry, the meme she posted on, or no, she added all her mods under the one on Twitter that was like me not knowing how to do something, all of my mods furiously Googling it. That one made me laugh so hard. I laughed at that. Or maybe it was just like me wondering about something, my mods instantly like figuring it out and sending the answer or whatever it was. I don't know. Oh, not enough resources. I was out of resources. That's why I couldn't place it. I had a good laugh out from that. Somewhere in one of these boxes, I have like 30... unless I used them all. I thought I had like 30 vines, but maybe I don't have vines. Here it is, 50 vines. I thought it was that it couldn't be placed there, but it was just that Are you thinking about the other kind of vines now? Are those actually? No, they're not the same height. I get terrified every time. You have a box and a half of them? You look. Vines are great. Candles. And now it needs less light. That's funny. Can I hit this? This is a terrible idea. It worked out. How about this? Terrible idea, terrible idea, terrible idea. Don't do it, 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 don't do it. Okay, whoo! Oh, I'm stuck in the door. Give me the piece of wood, thank you. Okay, that's about right. This is utterly ridiculous, but it kind of works. Do we like this entrance? What do we think? Do we like the drawbridge, drawgate entrance thing? Oh yeah, so, I mean, when you get to decorating, the vines are useful. They're used in, like, a lot of the lighting. Like, a lot of it. And I know you haven't done a lot of decorating yet, but, they're great for, look, every single one of these. I think you said you liked my town center. All of those take vines to make. And you can pretty much hide any air that you make, you can hide with flowers. Like, so, like right here, this corner doesn't line up. What does that mean? Spam plants or candles on them. That's literally what plants exist for. You just go, you know what? Nobody will know. Just spam a bunch of blocks over it, and it will disappear. So your vines will come in good use when you start decorating. You're like, there's a small crack in my flooring that doesn't quite line up. Like, you know, if you had like a piece like right... Oh, I can show you where. I actually have a good example of this. Out here, when I finish my flooring, there is this hole, like right here. Like right there. So what am I eventually going to do? I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to put a box there. Or I'm going to put, you know... big flower right there, and then like you don't look at that, you just look at the flower and the flower is cute. It all works out. That's what flowers are for. They're for hiding the imperfections. This is kind of cute. I like it. What hole? Exactly. That's inevitably, if you do flooring in your builds, you're gonna come up with spots that aren't quite lined up, and you just will hide them. The answer is hide everything. Pretend like it didn't happen. Don't do that in real life, okay? Own up to your mistakes in real life. In crafting games, hide it all. Oh my god, it's flipping out. Oh, hiccups, they hurt. Meanwhile, the rug is... Oh my god, that's so true. Love that. Sweep it under the rug. Meanwhile, the rug is 4 feet. 4 feet tall. That's like the Google search of what to do with the body. Oh no, see, like here's gonna be a problem too. How am I gonna do that, right? That's a half block right there. What we'll probably do with that, so like you see here's gonna be an issue. This is gonna be an issue. 100% gonna be an issue, but what we'll probably do, probably go underneath and like stick like one of these underneath and then do something else with it later. Also, now I can never break that block that I just placed again without breaking this. I hate it here. What have I done? Go to demo something, end up... Wait! Oh no. Oh. 1, 2. Oh, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We just have to break these two. These two are in the wrong spot, but it didn't affect the rest of the wall. I don't think. Finding errors later. Oh. Alright, so if we do this here, and we do this here, are these the same distance apart? Using law. So it'd be a half out from this. Plus you don't want me to know. He's trying to hide the evidence. Alright, so the good news is it's just those two, and it doesn't affect the whole wall afterwards. Just this flippin' piece right here needs to be moved. How did that happen? How did all of this happen? What is going on? Oh, you were right about that 4-foot wide thing. Also, where did my torches go? Why am I in the dark? I don't like this. Oh, I was checking out the lighting, maybe? Look at that. That whole thing's off. Oh, look, there's a whole crack in the wall, too. What is going on? Why we can't have nice things. Who came in my world after I was offline? I'm teasing. The only person with a key. Definitely wasn't me. I couldn't have done that. Seems really suspicious. I don't know what you're talking about. Couldn't have been me. Let's grab a window. I would never make an error in Legos. It doesn't happen. Alright, so it looks like it's kitty corner. This. Regeneration charm when you really don't. Yo! Do I need to just have a regeneration charm? Will that save my life while I'm building? Is this a 1x1? Front row. Or a 2x2, I should say. I should make a regeneration charm. You are smart. You are smart. I should make that. I did not think to do that. Then what am I going to do with the copious amounts of food that my villagers give me? I am very confusion right now. Is it just... I don't understand what's going on. I am very confused. What is going on? So confused right now. But my villagers are so good at making food. What else will I have them do? Teasing. Alright. That needs to go. And then this block is the one that was off. Turn everything else off. Not me coming over here and like trying to demo, like, yeah, look at this small crack in the ground. Metal ore. They never finish out the metal smelter for me. Do they finish for you? Or just the ore itself? Can they do that from grasslands? So I watched one of my villagers one day hit 99% and then go back to 4%. For the metal smelter job. Like, I don't know why, but they never finish for me. The metal jobs. Well, that's cool. We fixed that. I knew we would find errors eventually. There's no way to do this perfectly, I feel like. I'm glad there's no friendly fire, because I would have hurt them right then and it would make me sad. Okay, let's grab a couple more flooring pieces. We'll go back to our little area over there that we were working on. Maybe that's why I haven't got anything yet? No, the guys that work at the metal thing are, like, broken. I think that, I mean, I don't know where you'd read the list of known errors for Lego Fortnite, but I'm sure that's one of them. They have never, ever finished. So I literally sat there one time and just watched, like... I was like, alright, I'm gonna sit here. He's close to done. And I'm just gonna watch to see if he ever completes the job. And he went from 99 to 4, and never gave anything. So I'm like, nah, this job ain't real. This job ain't real. They're lying to us. They're lying to us. Alright. I'm gonna just yeet this one part right here. Because oh, not that one. That's not what I wanted to eat. Yeet. I hit that up there. This is the definition of insanity. Thinking something else will happen. Wait, I could just screw this up probably. Nope, close. Oh, close. Hit mid. A little above mid. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's sealed off without this piece. Because we might use that for something later. I love my little castle! It's so cool! This is why you should stay in school. Yeah, totally. That's where this was going. I love it. It's heckin' cute. I'm glad that I deleted this guy from this side so that I could play a little bit more. And experiment with how I want the wall to look. I think this wall is very interesting. And I think on the second floor, ooh, we could have like a balcony that comes out so we can see the whole mountain view, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, do I not have that? Oh, I have this. So do I not have anywhere to climb up anymore and see the view? So I'm building this on this hill because this is right by my view of the mountains. I want to make it high enough up that... Dude, this is looking so good from... I'm going to call it from orbit. This is looking so good from way up here. It looking like a proper castle. Can't wait. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, I want to have big views of the other stuff here. That turned out right there. That turned out way better than I thought it would. Like way better. I was not expecting that. I mean, okay, I never expect anything. I just spam blocks, and if it looks cool, it looks cool. I have no expectations of what things will look like before I make them. I was like, I want square with round circles. That was all I wanted. I just have no idea how I'm going to roof it. Oh, I could just make it have the pillars around the outside edge. That would work. I'm pretty sure it's off-center. Pretty sure this side is shorter around my village center than that side is. Looks so much better. Look, you just have to have the courage to have it look like crud for a long time. So, have you ever done any drawing in your life, Shadow? I did a portrait once. Went from stick figures to portrait, okay? Nothing in between. But I sat down, and I'm drawing this portrait of somebody. And it looks like utter butt cheeks. Like their face looks like a pimply, hairy butt cheek. Until all of a sudden... when you're like almost done, all of a sudden it looks like a portrait. And that's the same thing with building in games. And pretty much you're in the middle of doing art, it usually looks awful. And all of a sudden you'll like finish it up. And all of a sudden you're like, wait, this is working. So you just have to have the guts to just keep going. The only thing that's stopping yourself from mastering it and getting better at it is you. You're the only person that can stop yourself from that progress. You are your own limitations that you set on yourself, so get it. Just go after it. If you'd like to see a good example of that, watch this man grow in his art over the last bazillion years. Last like 5 or 6 years. He has grown as an artist like so much because he's just like, I want to animate a game now. Starts animating a game. Yeah, like, I mean, just keep drawing. You might end up with a big old thing of like a big old... You know, it might look like a turd at the end, but you drew a very glorious turd. It's cute so far, I like it. This is honestly turning out way better than I thought. And, you know, honestly, all I started it with, Shadow, and I think you saw the other day. Wait, what did I hear spawn in? Do I have a airdrop coming in? Oh no, he just teleported to me. All I started with was throwing down square around the village center, and then I made the flooring around that a little bit bigger, and then I made some like little drafts of like, okay, I want some sticky outy bits, and then you just start placing stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I guess that means I need a door. So you stick a door on it. Actually, I think I started right here. I started in this corner because I wanted a plain corner for the round bit. So I just started here and then just started going like, okay, I don't like straight. I never like flat walls, like walls that just go straight across. Usually will look very boring in the end. So one thing with building, this is both in like Minecraft, Lego Fortnite, whatever, the more texture you can add by going like front and back a little bit with the pieces, off by like, you know, 2 blocks. More texture you can add, you can see it on the front here, like depth front to back that you can add, the more convincing it's gonna look. If I made that completely flat on the front, it'd be very boring. Same with right here. I know it's only off by like a block, but the little bit of texture front to back that we added by having like, see, this is 4, so like up here, this is forward 1 block, backward 1 block with the that piece right there. So I could have 2 ways that I could make that wall. I could have where is that thing? So I could go, and I could make a completely flat wall, or I can go make a wall that's every other. And do you end up liking the look of that more? or the look of wavy wall more. So the adding depth to the builds make them look like more epic, in my personal opinion. But you can draw your own conclusions. So like, do you like that side more, or do you like that side more? This is gonna create those little areas later in the build that I have to find something to do with, because we don't have any single block wide pieces at all. Like a single nub, Lego nub. We have no single Lego nub pieces. So as you build, just like if something looks dumb, if you're like, man, this looks really boring, this looks really dumb, add some depth to it, you know? Depth helps. Otherwise, we'd all be flat-faced stick figures, right, in life? We have a nose. We use this piece. And then the other thing, I think you can see my process here too. I'll grab a bunch of different pieces and throw them on the floor so I can see them like in person. And then I'll be like, you know what, that piece could fit there, or that piece could fit there. And I'm like looking at the different pieces and I'm looking at the spot. So I usually, same thing I did over here in, I think 2 videos ago. I just spammed a bunch of blocks on the ground. And then I like looked at the blocks, looked back at the thing, and I'm like, okay, so that one could go there. Because just looking at them, having to go through these menu every single time and be like, do I think this piece would go there? And then stop what I'm doing, go back through the menu and look again. That's not going to be the most, like, you're going to forget what the other pieces looks like. So you just take everything out that you think you're going to build with. And just like throw it on the ground around it. Be like, I could use this piece, I could use that piece. Maybe I kind of like this weird looking piece. You throw them on the ground, and then when you're building, you can kind of be like, all right, that could work. You just throw a bunch of the pieces on the ground that you might work with. And then you kind of have a visual way to look. Oh, look, he's looking at my broom. He's looking at my broom. This is why this game is cute, because they actually interact with all the things you put down. Like, they're coming over here and they were sniffing my flowers earlier. Hello, Peely. Good to see you. He stretches. Lumps on their feet. Lets their arms dangle. It's because he's tired and wants a place to live. He yawns and looks around, hopefully find a place to see. Peely excitedly points to themselves. I'm here to chat. Peely pantomimes a story about a banana. Here's a story. A lonely banana who was looking for a town to live in. This euphonium was not very nice, because she said he's gonna live in the tropics. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. I have to have him live with his family in the tropics, where all the banana trees are. Otherwise, it's just not fair to him. Oh my gosh. She gives me so much stuff. Oh no! I have so much beef! Dude, the farmer dude is amazing at making food. He makes so much. You have the yellow banana, but not the blue one? I think the blue one is an adventure-only find one. Like, you have to find him out, like, in the frozen biome. He's, I think I was looking it up, and there are some villagers that you can only find through adventure. So you'll have to go out and you'll randomly find them, and you just have to make sure you have a spot back at the village. So you could say, hey, you can come live with me back at my village. So that's why, like, this town right now has, I think, 2 empty slots. Yeah, I have 2 empty villager slots, so if I see somebody cool, like, out in the wilderness, I can say, hey, go live at my castle. So this lady, Sunflower, I met her way out, I think out there in that house, or maybe that one. That one looks a little bit more finished. I think I met her in that house there. Maybe that one over there. I think it was this one over here, this broken down area. And she's like, oh, I'm looking for a new place to live. And I said, go live in my nearest town. And it took a few days, but she finally showed up here in the shack that I had built for her. Like, she had the bed and everything, but I never saw her. But she came and lived here. So you can actually pick people up from like little adventure places. Like, you'll run into them, and then there's another archaeologist dude that I haven't met again that I met out in the desert, and I never saw him again. I went back for him later. So I feel like if you don't have room in one of your towns, like right then, that Like, as I went back, I marked it on the map where he was, and I went back later and I couldn't find him. I was a little bit sad about that, because I wanted him to come live in my town. I think eventually he showed up, like, roaming again, but that's why I'm now trying to keep an open spot in most villages, so if I see somebody, I can be like, yo, you're absolutely welcome, come live. Come live your best life. I didn't want you to do an interior wall, I need an exterior. This is the hard part. Doing it again. Like, wow, I made something really cool. Now do it again. No. Oh, is this gonna be that pain in the butt thing where it doesn't want to line up? Ooh, what if I tie it to this and then... There we go. Worked. Okay, so... These... half-wall things. It'd be kind of cool if you could, like... select pieces by looking at them or something like that. Be like, I want this piece now. I think that's gonna have to go back further. Definitely gonna have to click it twice after I place it. Looks a little closer. We have a half piece. We have a half piece out? We don't. That's where that goes, right? Maybe? Yes, okay. Then... well, half. Yeah, just, Shadow, don't be afraid for it to look like absolute butts for a while. Like, just keep spamming blocks. Block spam. Don't be afraid to just keep slamming blocks at it until it looks okay. Most of the time it looks awful until all of a sudden it looks good. And you're like, oh, I made something. This is a nice something. I didn't think I was going to make a nice something. Oh, he can't go through the... Because it's rare to have an exact plan of action when you're building in this. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dee-da-ya-da-dum. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dum. Dee-da-dee-dum. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Ba-ba-dum. Da-dum-bum-ba-dum. Da-da-dee-da-ya-dee-da-da-da-dum. Time to look at regeneration charm, 'cause I'm hungry again. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Charm of regeneration. Copper, amber, wool, brute. Brute scales here. We can make it some other time. I have some time. Just as long as you don't get sick. No getting sick to have the extra time to spend playing Legos. Not allowed. The deal? That be the deal? Can't get sick in order to play Legos? Like last time, yeah. No getting sick. Oh. I did something wrong. No promises, but we'll see. If you do get sick and Lego is the only thing you can do, then absolutely play Legos. No getting sick. It's not allowed. No friends are allowed to get sick. Must stay healthy. Maybe we place this first. How can we still fit, horsey horse? Maybe horse has a different shape. Oh, I just realized it's gonna, okay. I know what's wrong, I think. Since the horse is rotated, the sword is getting stuck on the wall. Maybe not. Oh, it's, I mean, are we gonna notice? Are we gonna notice that's hanging over? Are we really gonna notice that it's hanging over? Are we gonna notice, friends? Will we be noticing? Well, Here's the other option. We could build this out of another option in case we don't like that later. But we're going to leave it like that for now. We're going to leave it a little bit off for now and we'll mess with it in a bit. Does it have to be one forward? Is that how it was before? I am very confused. Oh yes, those are forward. Okay. We have room to make edits if needed. And then we have the top pieces. So the top pieces align with each of the other pieces. Do I have a top piece selected right now? We do not. We shall. I kind of wish you could just pin some of the pieces. I do like the favorites tab, but I wish you could just actively pin pieces to your, like, recent used. Like, I will be using these pieces a lot. Or that you could, like in Minecraft where you middle click on a piece. And like, like if there was a... Actually, I'm just gonna hit every button. Just in case. Okay, so it looks like left and right D-pad aren't used. What I would love is if you could look at a piece and hit like D-pad and left or right D-pad and it hot pulls that to like, you know, that would be awesome. You look at it, you hit left D-pad, and then you can just have that piece out. That would be big amazing. Dance party? I got you. Oh my god, I woke them all up for a dance party. What did you do? They were sleeping! Go back to bed, you party animals. Shoo-shoo. Yeah, I know. I accidentally clicked it. I'm just giving you crud. That's all I'm good for. This is cute. I like it. I like it. It's cute. This game is cute, man. Alright, so now we just need to do the inner wall. I think was just a big piece. A little piece. And then a corner piece. Oh, it wasn't. Is it two big pieces? Maybe it was two big pieces. Unless there was something else first. Oh, it was a flat piece first. Okay. Where does it end? So what we're wanting to do is on the big piece, have it line up with that pillar. That's what we're aiming for. Then maybe a small one. And then something plain. And then is it plain all the way up? It is. Do we have a big wall for that? We do, right? Big little twofer. This is what happens when you do castle interior instead of castle exterior. So you don't get the texture on the wall builds. Did you notice that? If you like select an exterior wall, say, it has this like nice little texture to it. I'm pretty sure the interior walls are completely smooth, but I could be wrong. Okay, maybe not. The interiors are one floor length shorter than the exterior walls. So when you're building, your inner floor is going to, if you look, this is something good to know, Shadow. When you're free building, the inner floor, you're going to build the exterior. If you build your flooring, if you draw out your inside first, your shape of your building first with flooring, your exterior is going to be a half block lower than the interior. One of the ways you can set it right away is you can use a castle interior or an interior piece, and then you can take an exterior piece right after that. And stick it on top of the interior. It's going to be annoying to do. And then that will set the height correctly for your exterior wall. That makes sense. You use the interior piece, you just stick something on top of it, any piece, and then use the exterior piece, and that will line you up with how the exterior pieces are a little bit taller. That's just so that when you place all your interior walls, that height of it all lines up, because that makes it so that you can have a floor level between them without all of a sudden having a really short room at the top if you have a multi-level building. That was one thing I noticed when I was using like the templates. Oh, this is where your workstation is? No wonder I never find you, Sunflower. I had no idea. Wait, I have another workbench over here? When did I put a workbench over here? Thanks for the feather. I don't remember putting that in there. But at least she's got her own place to work without having to endure the man musk of the dudes working in here. Yeah, Really no dudes resent that. She has her own little area if she don't feel like working in here next to the other people. She can also work at this workbench, but she chooses to work in her own little escape area. I mean, she did come from like that house or that house, so she's like close to her original house. I don't know. You know what? Since she likes to work over here, I'll leave her some flowers. This is for you. That's a little big. There you go. Aw, she already came over to check it out, see? She's got her own little thing. Oh my goodness, that makes me giggle. This game is cute. This game is cute. I guess we'll make the interior wall real fast. That we did on the other side. Nice. Whoa, I lagged a little bit. Alright, let's take a look from the sky one more time. So, what about, I still need to demolish that thing in the middle. I just don't have the wherewithal to do it right now. Alright, one last look around the castle. Well, I'm gonna make a different kind of grand staircase. I think I'm gonna have, from the front entrance, it's gonna go down, and it's gonna end between those two trees. I'm gonna have some grand staircase, and it's gonna end, because look at those two trees. Aren't they, like, perfect for like, the entrance to, like, a big, epic staircase? I think this is looking really, really good. So I'll need to, not die. That'd be great, and be hungry. So we got that wall done today. How long did it take? It took us like 3 hours to make another corner in a wall. 2 on the right or 2 on the left? Wait. 2 on the right or 2 on the left of which thing? What did I say? Shadow, I've got streamer brain. I can't remember what I said 2 seconds ago. Oh, the ones down. Oh, the trees. Okay, the trees. We'll show you the trees again. I have stamina? Please tell me I have stamina. So those trees right there. This one here, where the fire is, and this one here where the fire is. So have a big grand staircase. Now granted, it's still going to have its exterior. We'll have like some kind of staircase come down and end up between those two trees. Which is going to be weird because they're not on like the X and Y axis, right? But they look really regal to me. I don't know. Something. We'll find something to do. Then we got all these down here. These are some heckin' big trees. Yeah, here, we're gonna have something come down the mountain and come between those two trees. I don't know what. And then we have all this flat area out here. So maybe out here, this is a really flat landing pad. We might make a separate thing here that doesn't have to do with the village. That could be like our elevator to go different places or something like that. Who knows what that's going to be right there. Or we'll just make a little teepee house. I don't know what we'll make. We'll make something. And then, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But we have to redo the center. I'm very, very happy how this exterior is looking. It's looking super nice. So we'll work on the exterior. We gotta redo the middle, but I don't feel like that will be until after we have the entire outside made. And then, like the bunny ears sticking through the ceiling. So we'll have to take that and go like Control-C, Control-V. Oh, but here's the thing. When we get to this side, it's gonna be heckin' interesting because I built this castle. Well, actually, it looks like we'll be just able to copy it over here. We're gonna have a little bit of grass coming through the floor in the building. We'll come up with some way to incorporate that. But it looks like the front of the castle will end on same height as the other one. So we'll just have to come up with some way that the grass makes sense. I don't know. We're gonna make it happen, and then there'll be like some weird cubby hole over here. But that's kind of, sometimes we build things on the imperfections so that we're forced to do something cool. That's kind of, at least that's my philosophy in building, is sometimes you include weird stuff to force you to do something amazing. Because some of the coolest things you make are because of doing something weird. If you guys have been joining us from YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to join the conversation live, please stop by the channel at twitch.tv/MsEuphonium, or you can leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this gate, which I think is totally dope. Like, I had no idea what I was doing, and it turned out awesome, and I'm very excited for it. We'll see you guys next time. Woo! So double tap the glider and then swing your thing, and you can have like infinite stamina and fly all the way across your map.